I do apologize, and it's been a long time coming, but here is my recap of Hot Rods Power Tour 2024. All right, we're the unofficial day one of Power Tour, so taking 2 days to get down there. I met up with my first traveler outside West Salem, Wisconsin. We are heading out to Oakdale to pick up another couple of folks. So another update about an hour up the road, but day one Power Tour, here we go. So we just made a stop in Oakdale, Wisconsin. I'm riding with a guy named Toby. He's got a 64 Biscayne station wagon. He's got a 6-liter swap in it, an LS swap. Pretty cool little rig. He's got his family. We just picked up a guy named Phil and his dad Phil in 95 Impala, I think it is, kind of the bubble top style. And from here we're headed to Beloit, where we're going to pick up another couple of folks. So the rain's, the rain. It is what it is. The Impala's doing all right. This is as far as I've had it on a single trip since we've gotten it. So far it's doing its thing. Picking up the interstate, doing 60, so we're going to chew up some miles. We're going to see how the Impala does. I've already warned the guys that I'm kind of untested, so if I've got to pull off, that they're full permission to go. I don't need to hold them up or nothing. But so far so good for what it is. Definitely need a new seat. This one's not the most comfortable in the world, and cruise control would be really, really nice with my bum knee. But it's Power Tour. It's hard to have a bad day on Power Tour. So I will say hey at the next check-in. So we've got our next meetup just off of Rockton Road in Illinois at the Love's Motorsport Park. And we've got quite a few more cars that are joining our troop. So this is half the fun of Power Tour, is just seeing what everybody's got. Old, new, stock, custom, modified, whatever.
I don't either. So we don't have a clue either together.
We're just going to see how it plays out. Well,
I was thinking about.
Oh, okay. So who's going all the way?
We've got our group. We've got our route. Next stop, we'll see. Gas stop for whoever's got the smallest tank. See you at the next one. Second time was about 13, but there's a lot more stop and go, and I had the window down, and I know that affects mileage as well. So I've got the windows back up and seeing what's going on here, and hopefully the mileage gets a little bit better, kind of make the trip a little bit cheaper. We did have a separation of crew. Those of us that really shouldn't be on the interstate for extended periods of time are sticking to some of the back highways. Those that are more capable of running at interstate speeds. A couple of them had reservations at hotels in Bowling Green tonight, so they jumped on the interstate and split off. All good. Everybody's doing their own thing. We ran together for a while. It was kind of fun. But we got 4 in our crew right now. Let's see, we've got a Skylark GS, we've got a Shelby Daytona, we've got the Impala, and we've got a Little Red Express, who is black, actually. Little Black Express Dodge pickup. So we're seeing how we go. Our lead car has a smaller tank and not the best fuel mileage. He gets about 150, 160 miles to a tank, so that's right now kind of our time frame for stop and stretch. So we'll see if the Impala does a little bit better. It's cruising pretty good. I did have to take one of the side trim pieces off the passenger side. One of the plastic clips broke and the point started flagging way out to the side. didn't want to get caught and pulled off, didn't want to hit another car with it if the wind caught it just right. So I just took it off and it's sitting on the passenger floor right now. Otherwise, I've got my snacks. I had a little bit of ham, picked up some buns. I've got plenty of sodas. You know, those that have seen the show before, I'm a hell of a soda drinker. So, and for those that are concerned that know me, I do have 4 bottles of water in there just in case. And I will be updating fluids as need be. Right now, I mean, it was pretty rainy when we took off. It's cleared up. It's still a little bit chilly, but it is getting a bit humid. I've got the floor vents on. I've got the little wing window open. But I'm keeping the main window shut to try and save on some mileage. So I'll take a look at the next fuel up and see if that made a perceivable distance or not. So next update coming in a couple hours for the next fuel stop. All right, we're wrapping up the end of the unofficial day 1, stopping at a hotel in Mattoon, Illinois. Probably mispronounced that. Nice little surprise when we pulled in. There's another group of folks here from Power Tour as well, so we might have another little bit of a convoy as we're heading down. Had a little bit of food, had a couple of cold snacks, as they say, grabbing a room and hitting it tomorrow morning to finish the trip out to Bowling Green. So until then, we'll see you in the morning. Morning of day 2, just left the hotel. I'm peeling off by myself on this one because I have a time commitment, so I got to get it run a little bit earlier than they are. Appreciate the drive. They let me camp out in their room. Gave me an extra place to stop to sleep for the day. GPS calls it a little over 5 hours. I know I'll have at minimum 1 more fuel stop, but hopefully I'll get there somewhere between noon and 1. That'll give me plenty enough time, knock on wood, to get my check-in done. And then I signed up for some laps at the National Corvette Museum in Bowling Green. So we'll see how that goes. Get as far as I can before I got to fuel up and then get to the show. Just stopped for fuel just inside the Indiana border. My mileage has picked back up to 17. One of the hard parts about checking mileage in an old car like this, the fuel stop isn't necessarily going to be the same every time. Not quite like a newer car. This one's got the fuel fill behind the license plate. So there's going to be some variation between fill-ups depending on how far you got it full one time versus the other. But, you know, close to 20, that was kind of a fun estimate. Not sure where that one came from. 13 was on the low end. 17 I'll live with. You know, 16 to 18 is kind of a happy for what this is. It's a small engine and a big car, so it does take a little bit to push it, but once I'm up and cruising, it seems to do all right. So again, yesterday I had the window down most of the time for that 13 mile per gallon tank. I rolled it up a lot more. I would only roll it down in town because I did have to have some airflow. But anything below 45, I had the window down. Anything over, I rolled it back up, and it seemed to make a difference. So either way, that one was about 220 miles to that tank, and I've got like 165 miles left. So I know I've got plenty of fuel to make it to Bowling Green for the pre-registration. So barring any kind of setback or the need to get out the stretch or anything like that, my next update will be from Bowling Green at the National Corvette Museum, where we're doing pre-registration. And again, I did sign up for 4 laps around their track. We'll see how the car does with that. I was really hoping to have the Mustang for that, and I think that would have been a lot of fun. This car, at least at this moment, really isn't set up to do track time. But I'll get out there, even if I only do, say, 2 laps of it. I'll get out there for a little bit just to have the experience of it. And if we ever have a chance to do this again, hopefully we've got the Mustang or something a little more set up for that. So, but again, next update should be from Bowling Green. All right, just pulled up. It is rainy and nasty out, but I'm here. So I'm gonna go get my pre-registration done, see what else I need to do, and then get ready to hit the track if they don't cancel it due to weather. But I'm here. The Impala made it. Did pretty good. Needs a seat. Hardcore needs a seat. A little bit squirrely when you're getting a lot of bumps with the suspension. Get a little bit of death wobble at moderate braking. Really needs a lot more power. But all in all, I mean, it did what it needed to do. Rode good down here. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm sweating my tail off. Hopefully it's air conditioned on the inside. And get to the next part. Made it through check-in. Already bought some shirts. I've got my little, see if I can get on the camera. Got my little window sticker. Got my hanger. Got the long hauler credentials. They made check-in a snap this year. I don't know what last year's like. We didn't go. But this year they definitely made it a breeze to get through. So everything's done. I'm waiting for the track time. I'm waiting for my son to get here, which will hopefully be soon, but it's never soon enough. But yeah, this year they're only doing one of the painless window decals, and the daughter was kind of questionable whether she wanted it up or not. So I'm going to hold on to that for now. I'll go through what's in the goodie bag a little bit later. I'm going to go and find a spot to use the facilities. There are a lot of cars out here. Hard to see with the fogged up windows. Bunch of cars out. So kind of a little walk around car show here for registration. Won't be able to do a whole lot of videos because it's raining and it screws up the phone. But yeah, we are here. So I get super excited about this. It's unfortunate that the wife couldn't make it this year. We're gonna do a couple other things instead. You'll see that coming up. But yeah, super stoked to be here. Ready to get everything packed up and secured so I can get out on the track. Waiting for Austin to get here, and then tomorrow starts the big show. So as always, thanks a lot for following along. Spit that out easy enough. I'm going to wrap up this series as kind of the preparation, and then tomorrow we'll start coverage of the Power Tour itself. All right, the rain has slowed down for a little bit. Still taking a look at some cars rolling in. I'm going to start securing my load to do my lap, and in the meantime, let's go ahead and see what's in the swag bag. We got a Duralast trucker cap. We've got the program with the, I think they said the route. Yep. So every day they've got the official route that they go down. Sometimes they'll make adjustments for you know, road conditions and things like that, but that's the official route if you want to try and get the most number of cars, but people just take whatever route they want. 30th anniversary vanity plate. WD-40 degreaser and cleaner. These are the long hauler cards. Put an LT in your OG. $250 online rebate. Ooh, so buying parts from Chevy Performance. Not quite in that level with the Impala yet, but good to have. Bowling Green, Kentucky, the Visitor Bureau. I always say it wrong, but Molly engine components. WD-40 Precision Pen lubricant. Power Tour keychain. I'll leave that one out right away. $10% off Summit Racing. Continental Tires, one of the sponsors. Get you a free hat, which I've gotten a few in the past. And the nice little drawstring bag. So that's the goodie pack for this year. Normally we've done the Platinum, which gives you a couple more goodies. I'm just doing the regular long haul, so I'm okay with that. And we did bring the sign to attempt to get a few more signatures. We'll see how that goes. But again, at this point, just kind of clearing out the ride so I don't have stuff banging around while I'm trying to go around the lap. I'm gonna win. Speed, I am speed. experience.
Yeah. Even just the Mustang, I mean,
Even the Fairlane.
yeah. It's like probably the worst car to pick for this, but it's okay. Because it's a car and we're driving.
Dig it. That's why I didn't want to be in the front. I wanted to be in the back so I
Yeah.
wouldn't hold up somebody else. You know?
That's cool. He said either way, you'll have fun. So.
Yeah, you can say that until you're the guy holding up.
I'm assuming we're getting lapped again. Unless this was our first lap.
That's actually really hard in the back when you're trying to hold yourself in the seat.
Yeah. My shoulders already. It just.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So now that we're done with all the check-in shenanigans, Holly is sponsoring a parking lot party. They're headquartered out of Bowling Green as well. So we're gonna walk around, take a look. So, that was something. But we'll walk around, see what they got out.